learners, welcome to SWAM online lecture series on the topic Database Management System. I am Professor Mahmoud Bukhari, working as a professor in the Department of Computer Science, Aligarh Muslim City, Aligarh. Today, we will discuss about the introduction of Oracle because Oracle is a very important. You have to, what we have discussed, you have to implement Oracle. Get ready to understand, get ready to understand about the oracles to enhance your practical skills with me. In previous lecture, I have discussed about the integrity databases, confidentiality of databases, integrating integrity and confidentiality. Before going to, today's agenda, I would like to answer of the question which I have asked you from the before going to today's agenda, I would like to answer of the question which I have given you in the previous class. The question was, explain the importance of data integrity in the database and provide an example of how constraints contributes to maintaining the data accuracy. The answer is, data integrity ensures the correctness and consistency of data within a database. Constraints such as the primary keys and foreign keys play a vital role in maintaining data accuracy. For example, in a student database, a primary key constraints on a student ID ensure that each student is uniquely identified, preventing a duplication and ensuring the integrity of the database. The next question was, discuss the role of access control in maintaining and the confidentiality of a database. Provide an example scenario where role-based access control is essential. The answer is, access control, particularly role-based access control, restrict access based on user's role, contributing to the confidentiality of a database. In an corporate setting, role-based access control ensure that employees only have access to data relevant to their roles. For instance, a sales representative may have access to customer contact information but not to financial record, demonstrating how you can say how role-based access control protects sensitive information from unauthorized access. How does encryption contribute to the confidentiality of a data in database? Provide an example of a solution where encryption is crucial. The answer is, encryption secures data by converting it into an unreadable format using algorithms, ensuring confidentiality. In a healthcare database, patients' records may include sensitive health information. Applying encryption to these records ensure that even if unauthorized access occurs, the information remains unintelligent. For instance, an encryption patient For instance, encrypting patient diagnosis and treatment helps safeguard the confidentiality of medical data. Explain the concept of holistic approach to database security. How does interacting integrity and confidentiality measures create a more robust defense against the security threats? The answer is, a holistic approach to database security involves interacting measures for both integrity and confidentiality by adopting a balanced strategy that includes constraints, access control, encryption, and ongoing security practices. organization creates a more resilient defense against security threats. For instance, while constraints maintain data accuracy, access control, and encryption protect sensitive information, creating a comprehensive and interconnected security frame that addresses various potential risks. So, the today agenda is to discuss is introduction to Oracle's rules, Oracle process, and characteristics of Oracle's, advantage of Oracle's, disadvantage of Oracle's, Oracle data types, what types of data types are used in Oracle in place of SQL, Oracle SQL, Oracle PLSQL, and the key features. They are the topic I will discuss. Let us start one by one. From introduction to Oracle. Oracle in database management system refers Oracle database is a powerful relational database. Oracle is a relational database. It is developed by Oracle Corporations. It is known for the scalability, security, high availability, and performance optimization. Scalability, it means it will for high volume of data for many users. It will be. Oracle database supports SQL and PLSQL for querying and procedure programming. It also provides comprehensive administration tools for managing the database environment efficiently. That is a diagram you can. Oracle database is a prominent relational database management system developed by Oracle Corporation, renowned for its robust features and versatility. A structured query language serves as a standard interface for interacting with Oracle database, enabling users to perform a diverse operation in the database. Scalability lies at the core of Oracle capabilities. It means accommodating large databases. I mean to say that by scalability, it can accommodate a large data sets and supporting thousands of concurrent users through a vertical and horizontal scaling options. Security is paramount. With Oracle security, Oracle offers a suite of features including authentications, mechanism, access control, encryptions, and auditing to safeguard data integrity and confidentiality it provides. So in database, security is also very paramount. High availability is ensured through features such as data replication, standby databases, automatic failover, minimizing downtime, and ensuring uninterrupted access to service. So these. And the last is PLSQL is a powerful extension of a structured query language. So come to the oracles. There are some rules. Oracle have defined the rules. So you have defined that for that. There are different types of rules. Oracle database rules incorporate a set of rules and constraints to ensure the data integrity and enforce business logic at the database level. Check constraints also are rule in database. Check constraints allow you to define a condition that must be met for data to be inserted or updated in a table. If you want to insert and that must follow some rules. Check constraints. Unique constraints. Unique constraints ensure that the value in a column or combination of columns are unique within a table. Foreign key constraints. Fourier constraints establish a relationship between tables by enforcing a referential integrity. Triggers. When you are doing updation, deletion, updation, trigger must happen. I mean to say that triggers are a special type of stored procedures that are automatically executed in response to a specific data events. The event may be at the time of insertion, it may be triggered at the time of updations, or you can say at the time of deletion of data, trigger will be happen. And then Oracle process. Oracle instance. When Oracle database is started, it creates an instance which is a combination of memory structure and background process. Database writer. Database writer process is responsible for writing modified data from the database buffer cache to the database file on a disk. Log writer. Log writer process is responsible for writing redo log entries to the redo log files. Redo log files, or you can say, redo logs record changes made to the database, providing a way to recover data in the event of a system failure or crash. It will. Checkpoint process. These are the different types of process. Checkpoint process. This checkpoint process is responsible for updating the data files, headers, and control files to indicate the most recent checkpoints, which is the point in time to which all committed transactions are granted to be written to the disk. Then the characteristic of database. The first characteristic of database is scalability. It handles large volume of data and the users. Next is reliability. It ensures that the data is available or integrated. Security. It means it provides a robust security features. Unauthorized person, malicious person cannot able or to retrieve information. Performance optimization is also one characteristic of that. It means it optimizes data retrieval and processing. Flexibility. It also supports various data models and programming languages. Administration tool. There are different types. It offers a comprehensive tools for efficient data management. Extendability and integration. Oracle's integrates with other systems seamlessly. Advanced features includes cutting edge capabilities for modern applications. These are advantages. Then we come to the advantage for that. These are the advantages of Oracle's. It will improve the performance, portability, it is more portable, and then backup and recovery, PLSQL, and multiple databases. These are the 5 advantages you can see on the screen. Performance. Oracle's has procedures and principles that help us to get high level of data performance. By that we can increase accuracy execution times. Portability means Oracle database can be ported to all the different platforms that any of its capabilities. Portability, the Oracle database can be ported in all different platforms than any of its competitors. We can use this database on around 20 networking protocols as well as over 100 hardware platforms. Backup and recovery. PLSQL is one of the greatest benefits of using Oracle database is to support PLSQL extension for procedure programming language. Also, multiple database. Oracle database allows several databases instances management on a single server. It provides an instance. It provides an instance caging approach for managing CPU allocations on a server hosting database instances. So these are advantage. Then the next is the disadvantage of that. It is costly. Naturally, all the activities you have to do is costly. Database is known for high licensing and support cost, which is be a prohibitive, which can be prohibitive for smaller organizations or projects with a limited budgets. Costly. It may be complexity. Oracle database can be complex to install, configure, and manage, especially for inexperienced users or organization lacking dedicated database administrator expertise. The next disadvantage is that resource requirement. Oracle database typically requires substantial hardware resources, including memory, processing powers, and storage to operate efficiently, especially in a large-scale deployment. The last is vendor lock-in. Adopting Oracle database may lead to vendor lock-in, as migrating away from Oracle to another database platform can be complex and costly. These are the disadvantages for that. Then we'll discuss about the Oracle data types. Numeric. Data types for storing numeric data such as integer, float point, numbers, decimal. Example includes number, integer, float, decimal. Same way in SQL, same way in their programming language. Here also data types must be defined. If you want to store a data in the column, you have to define the types also. So characters, data types are storing characters such as a string of letters, numbers, symbols. For example, char, fixed length string, and varchar, variable length character strings. Time and date. Date includes for storing date and the time with precise and 2 seconds. Time stamp. Time stamp, you can say that for storing a date and time with fractional second and time zone information. So time stamp and date also there. So binary, this means data type for storing binary data such as images, documents, and multimedia files. The example includes blob for large binary objects and for raw binary raw. Boolean data types for storing Boolean values representing a true or false. In Oracle database, Boolean values are represented using Boolean data types. Large object, LOB data types for storing large object such as text, XML, or binary data that exceeded the maximum size of regular character or binary column. For example, we can say CLOB for character large object and binary file large object B file you can use. So these are the data types. And the last is depending on the requirement, you can define your user defined also. Oracle database also allow user to define custom data types by using create type statement. There are some key features. So you can see on the screen Oracle SQL, Oracle PLSQL, Oracle Performance Tuning, Oracle High Availability Solutions. These are the key features. And the last is Cloud Service also provide Oracle Database Security and the Oracle Database Warehouses. we'll start one by one. Oracle PLSQL used for querying, for solving, for complex query, you have to use data query. In the query, you have to use data manipulations, you have to manipulation data definition, the data definition command same way, data control also is there, data transactions, and next is data constraints. You can apply the constraint on the database, aggregate functions, some max. There are some aggregate functions also available in that. Then the join, also you can join two tables from one by common attributes. You can join also, operations are left join, right join, different type of joins. So we'll start one by one. To querying, already PLSQL allows user to retrieve data from one or more tables by using select. User can specify the column they want to retrieve, apply, filter the condition by using where condition, and the sort and the result using by order by. It means in Oracle SQL also provide you can retrieve data, and you can add some filters like conditions. You can add if you want to sort data ascending descending order. This also are used. You can use order by clause. Data manipulation, Oracle SQL provide command for manipulating data in database. User can insert a new records into table by using insert command, and then if the user want to update by update a statement, you can update. If you want to delete a rows or column by using until delete statement, you are able to delete. So data manipulation is also facilities available. Then the data definitions, it means Oracle SQL support command for defining and managing data object such as table, indexes, views, sequences, and synonyms. User can create a table by using create table. I already explained a statement. Modify the table. Modify, it means you have to alter table. You have to statements. And then if you want to drop objects, so you have to write drop statements. Then data controls, also SQL. Oracle SQL provides command for controlling access to data in the database. The users can grant or revoke privilege on the database object. Sometimes you have to grant, permission is given, okay, privilege is given. Sometimes you can grant privilege, you can revoke by using revoke statement, you can revoke. This will ensure that the only authorized users can have access the sensitive information. Oracle SQL allows user to define constraints on the table to enforce data integrity rules. Constraints such as primary key, foreign key, unique key, check constraints you can specify by using the command alter table statement. You can add this one. Data transactions. Oracle SQL supports transaction allowing users to group multiple SQL statements in a single logical units. User can begin a transaction using a start transactions statement, commit the change using the commit statement, or roll back changes by using rollback statement. This is called transactions. Data constraints. Oracle SQL allows user to define constraints on a table to enforce data integrity. Also that aggregation functions. Oracle's SQL includes a set of built-in functions for performing calculations on data. Aggregate functions such as sum, you can average, count, mean, and you have to find the maximum from the database if you want to, can be used to compute summary statistics over a group of rows. You can retrieve information from the rows. The last is join. Oracle SQL supports various types of join to combine data from multiple tables. Users can use inner join, outer join, self join, and cross-join to retrieve related data from different tables based on specific join conditions. Then we'll discuss about the Oracle PLSQL. Oracle PLSQL procedure and functions. PLSQL, you create a small program called procedure and functions. These programs are like a set of instructions you can use to do a specific tasks like calculating value, updating sum of prime, find the prime number. You can define your procedures or functions. The basic difference between procedure and function: procedure will not return the value, function call return the value for that. And then conditional logic, you can use PLSQL to make a decision based on the condition. For example, if a certain condition is true, you do. If a certain condition is true, you can do one thing. If it is false, you can do something else. It's like giving a program a set of rules to follow. Then the loop. Already you are about that in PSQL, in MySQL. I've already explained. In the general, you are loops. Will also allow a loops to repeat a set of instruction multiple times using loops. This is handy when you need to perform a task several times, like proceeding each record in a database table. Exception handling, you can do also. Sometimes things do not go as planned. An error can occur. The PLSQL provide a mechanism to handle these errors gracefully, allowing you to catch them and take appropriate action. Modularity also. PLSQL encourages writing modular codes, which means breaking down your program into a smaller and reusable part. This makes your code easier to understand, maintain, and debugging also. It will help. Integration with SQL. PLSQL seamlessly integrates with SQL, allowing you to embed it with SQL statement within your PLSQL code. This means that you can perform database operation like querying, inserting, deleting, updating data directly from your PLSQL program. Then we'll come to the Oracle Performance Tuning. Oracle Performance Tuning, query optimizations. These are one step. We are able to find query optimization. Next is indexing, memory management, and disk input output. You can say indexing. It means indexes act like a map for your database, helping Oracle quickly locate and retrieve data. Performance tuning often involves creating or modifying indexes to speed up data retrieval operations, especially for frequently accessed column and queries. So indexing is also very important. And also Oracle relies heavily on the memory of cache frequently accessed data and accessing queries. So these are the performance. By there are 4 steps. You have to improve the performance for that. Oracle High Availability Solutions. Oracle High Availability Solution encompasses a suite of technologies and strategies designed to ensure continuous access to data and minimize downtime in Oracle database environment. These solutions are essential for organizations running mission critical application where even brief disruption can lead to significant business impact. So high availability solutions Oracle will provide. One such solution to a data guard, a disaster recover tools for maintains synchronized standby databases to enable automatic failover in the event of primary database failure. Real application cluster RAC provide scalability and fault tolerance by allowing multiple database instances to run on different servers simultaneously, sharing access to a single database. The last is FAN, fast application notification and grid infrastructure enable rapid detection and notification of cluster node failures, facilitating seamless failover and load balancing. Recovery managers provides a robust backup and recover capabilities, including full backups, incremental backups, and point in time recovery. I am giving you some straightforward questions for your assignment based on the crucial topic which I have discussed today. This question will be designed in such a way that it will help to solidify your understanding, and it makes a quick review of your understanding. The first question, what do you mean by Oracle, and explain in detail. The next question, describe Oracle advantages. What are the characteristics of Oracles? Explain Oracle process in details. As we wrapped up today's discussion, I believe that the discussion on the Oracle have equipped you with, with thoughtful knowledge and valuable insights, and also practical skills that will be useful for database management endeavor. Thank you very much.